Okay.
So explain it really fast, and then we'll go into our warm up because we'll spend a lot more time like warming up for this.
Yeah.
And the workout itself should take 20 to 30 minutes, but there is rest built in, so there's 2 minutes of rest between each one. So the way we'll do it, so we have that hill over past the Bodie's house. And so we'll jog out of here around, and then when you get to the bottom of the hill, you'll sprint up the hill as fast as you can. And then you can walk or jog on the way down. Sometimes jogging like that far downhill when your legs are kind of jelly is like a little sketchy on your knees.
The one we walked down to get here.
The sharper one, not the more gradual one.
The one in front of the dead people's house.
Yes. Yeah. That one.
Or the tutor that's going up for sale.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
And so for Danielle, if you don't have a hill, you can do just like regular.
Wait, are we recording this?
Oh yes.
Oh, sorry,
Danielle. So then you can just do like jog for a little ways and then do regular sprints for I don't know, 50 meters? No, maybe less than that, like 30 meters. Not too long, because you want it to be like the shorter distance will be all out. But the whole point of this is that we're warming up your heart rate. It gets to probably like zone 2, zone 3, and then as you're going up the hill, it's like maxing out. And then as you come back down and then jog all the way home, it remains like slightly elevated, but you're also recovering. And during that recovery process, your body is still burning energy because it's replenishing your energy, and so it's like still burning calories too.
Okay.
So it's a really efficient way to work out really hard, burn a lot of calories in a short period of time. It's basically a HIIT. It's like a running HIIT workout.
Okay.
And the sprints make it so that your heart rate just spikes super fast, and it's hard.
Okay.
And also
running too, I heard, is like the fastest way to burn fat.
yes, yeah. So this is like you're getting the sprint in, and then the hill also makes it a little bit harder. So your muscles are having to work harder, and it works a little bit of like the type 1 and type 2 muscles at the same time.
Okay.
And it's just kind of fun to mix it up. Like I like having the goal of the top of the hill rather than just like I'm just gonna like sprint this like flat distance.
Yeah.
I like it better, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like it's actually better for your knees too. Or
Yeah,
like
like fight so hard on them. Mm-hmm. So so you can walk down, but then once you get to the bottom of the hill, jog back. Yes, and then we'll rest. Once you get back here, we'll rest 2 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm thinking it'll take you 2 to 3 minutes to do that whole process,
Okay.
and then we'll rest 2 minutes here.
Okay.
So for the warm up, we'll do that quad breath again, where you're on all fours and you let your belly hang for inhale, and then exhale and draw it in. So we'll do 5 of those just to kind of like wake up the core, get it connected. Cat cows to get our thoracic loose. 20 marches, supine marches, so on your back. Inhale, exhale, and keep your hands on your little diastasis as your knees are up, and then tap. And also for the marches, the closer your heel is to your butt, the easier it is. So if this is too easy, then just go a little farther out, and that'll make it harder. And try to make sure that your knees are like as 90-90, like this, the femur is like straight up as you can. And then SI reset. So we'll do a couple of rounds where forearm, hand and elbow between your knees, and you squeeze for 4 seconds and then release. Squeeze for 4 seconds and then release. So we'll do that a couple of times, and then the other one, you draw your knees in, and then they'll go up to 90 degrees, and you put your hands behind your thighs and push against your hands, and you'll hold that for 4 seconds, and then draw your knees back in, and then push against your hands for 4 seconds. And so we'll just do that a couple of times, and what it does is it readjusts your pelvis and realigns your SI joint so that you won't have as much of pelvis soreness. And it's just better to have it aligned where you do workouts like this for injury purposes. And if you continue to work out with it misaligned, then it learns to be in that position. And so it'll just like keep popping back into the incorrect position. And then a calf stretch, so down dog, and walking out with your calves to get them loosened up. And then for the running warm up, we'll go down the driveway with high knees, back up the driveway with butt kicks, and then do the Spider-Man, which is, oh, I set my step goal with that one. I ran this morning, so that helped. The Spider-Man, which is a long runner's lunge, opposite hand to knee down, and then the same hand is up. And then you'll step forward and do the other side. So do that about 10 times and stretch it all out. Standing knee hold, this one, take a step forward, pull it again. And then the grapevine, which is,
Oh, yeah.
that. Either way. It just kind of like loosens up your core, because as you're running, you're supposed to have some like thoracic rotation. And so it helps kind of warm it all up and get your body like just loose. And kind of like helps in your agility too, with your ankles and your feet as they're getting ready to like walk all over the place. Okay, I think that's it.
Bye, Danielle.
Bye, Danielle.